Oh no, this time. They started before I was back in the spectator stand, so I can't see except for on the stream.
Oh.
So I'll be a little delayed for this one.
Yep, that's all good.
Said we had a hard time with this Roy whenever we played them in the regular season. Let's see if he's been able to practice this match a bit since then. So far, got the lead. Yeah, that's back here. How to do it. Back here for fast. Deadly free throw. Yes, it was very close to it. Went to the ace match. So for anyone that's tuned in and doesn't know, go best of 3 with 4 different players. We play all 4 matches, all 4 sets. And then if it comes out to 2 wins, 2 losses, then we go to the 5th match, the ace match. And either team will put forth any of their fighters to play out that best of 3, the overall match. And we went to the ace set, the ace match. I played Google last time, and it went down to it went down to the 3rd game in the ace match. Both characters went to last stock. Both of them went to over 100% before it was over. So it was as close as it could possibly be. That ace set was actually single versus the other team captain, which is the other team's captain, which plays Pokemon Trainer. For those of you who don't know, I'm the team captain of the Walmart team. I'll be playing the last match today, the last set, if we don't get it.
And so that's Sin of War. Nice win. First.
Good job, Chris. Okay, now I can actually watch it live.
So in the way that these setups are done, the characters are chosen at line for the first matchup, and then they do a stage striking, basically kind of choosing which stage they're going to start off on. And after that, each player is allowed to change their character. First, the winning player gets to choose their character, and the person who lost in the previous game gets to choose a character for that. So right now they're chatting in Discord, typically are communications of choice.
pretty strong showing by Brenty. Hopefully we can take the first game, make it a little easier on us.
Yeah, definitely getting that first win gives you a little bit of momentum, and then kind of pick it up from there.
It's been a fun season. Whenever we played through, we only lost to this team, the Google CEA team. We ended up in the second seat because of that.
Yeah.
On one of these 5-0 teams.
Yeah. So y'all were number 2, and Google CA was actually came into this tournament, came into the playoffs number 6. They had actually been beat out.
I think it was twice.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
were beat out.
who beat them though.
They were beat out twice. I don't have that in my notes.
Oh,
But yeah, they lost twice. But they were the better of the Google teams. So Google had 2 teams just like Winner did. But only one of the teams made it to the playoff.
I'm getting a complaint that you're quiet on the stream. Oh, the game's drowning our voices out. Maybe turn down the game volume, turn our voices up a little.
Yep.
According to my brother who I have watching the stream.
Perfect. Okay. I have dropped it down.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if the audio's a little off. Oh. Still in character and stage selecting here.
Yep. And I apologize for the I have some dogs who are watching and super excited. That was that was one of them trying to cheer it on to say, hey, let's get started. So they're a little impatient.
Nice. Nice.
All right. So anybody who's watching the stream right now, if you could give us some feedback to say, let us know how the volume is. Although I guess it doesn't matter right now.
It'll matter more when the match starts.
Yeah.
The suspense is killing me here.
Yeah. So a little bit about the CEA. Oh, we'll have to wait until the next pause. So we're getting started here. Looks like they're going to stick with the same characters. Go ahead.
Yep, same matchup. Yep, some Super Smash Bros. Charity matches here. That's what the CEA is all about. Winning team gets the wrong stage maybe. So the winning team of the tournament is to have the winning pot donated to the charity of their choice, I believe. Right. Am I right there?
Yep.
Co-host.
Yep. Sorry, I was over here playing with my mic settings, still getting information that my voice is still too low. I'm sure anybody who knows me in real life will be really shocked to hear that. Yeah, so the way that it's set up, so the CEA, the Corporate Esports Association, is a group of companies that have all kind of come together to play for charity. So everybody puts in a entry fee. That entry fee goes into a pot. Of course, administrative fees are then paid out of that. And then once the administration stuff is taken care of, then all the rest goes to the winner's charity of their choice. So it's a great way to have a lot of fun, drive a little fun competition between companies, and then still end up helping charity in those needs. So.
Yeah, whenever I'm describing it to my relatives who are less familiar with esports, I'll say, you know how companies will have like baseball teams and stuff that will play for charity. Well, it's the same thing but with games.
Yep, exactly. And of course, esports is a very, very big thing that's continuing to grow and grow. I know that even with the Olympics coming up in Japan, that they're going to have some esports, not officially part of the Olympics, but esports that are going on at the same time.
Look at this. The Google's Happy slot here is swapped to Big Link, regular Link. Interesting.
Yeah. Played Roy in the last in the normal season, right? And never switched out?
As far as I know, he never switched to Link like this, so I didn't hear about it. I just heard complaints about Roy. Let's see if it fares any better against Sprinty's Nest here.
Yeah, I know. So right now, Happy Sloth is up 3 stop to Brinty's 2.
Yeah, so far doing better. Oh, there we go. Even up the stocks, now if you can just make up for that 73% extra credit, we'll be back in there.
Which with the Nest isn't that difficult to do with a couple of well-timed shots.
Yeah, one good string and Nest can bring that back. You just catch him with an up tilt into an air or something. Send those memories back.
Nothing like a good home run smash against the projectiles.
Yep. Oh, this particular level is gonna be rough on this. That big platform in the middle, I struggle with it too. It's the only stage like that, except for maybe Smash Room.
Yeah, and I know a lot of players also are not a fan of Lilac Cruise because of the 3 smaller platforms with the 1 big one, as well as the angled sides, which this one also has.
Yeah, angled sides, nice to people. I don't know, I think these angles are just as bad, or if not worse, than Lilat's. I'd rather do Lilac than this stage, just because I don't know what to do with that big platform in the middle. Most of my fighters are aerials, they rely on a lot of aerial attacks, and so it's difficult to pull those off when you got a big obstruction in the middle. Gotta make good use of those short hops. Oh, didn't catch him. Well-timed air dodge, but I didn't catch him. Nice. Oh, angled it down too much, so it just popped him off the bottom of the stage. Just out of range for that punish there. Yeah, he's really struggling with that middle platform. We might be going to game 3 for the first set. Makes it more exciting at least. All the people watching at home. And he's really getting punished by these projectiles. He'll send a few of them back. It's racking up enough damage to Sloth to get in the punishes. We're even on stocks. So, that up smash.
For the win. Yep.
That up smash is rough to play against those 3 hits. You get caught with one, you're gonna get caught with the last one.
So that ties up the this matchup 1-1. So going to game 3.
Going to game 3. I believe Brinty will probably stay on this. I think it was that stage that he really struggled with. If they move to a different stage, I think they'll be alright. He'll be alright.
Yeah. Well, and fortunately, the way that stage striking works is that the winner will get to strike a couple of the stages, but there's still a nice long list that Brinty then can choose which one they go to. So I'm sure he won't pick that one to go back to.
Looks like Sloth is going to stay on Big Link. Give Brinty a chance for redemption here on it.
Yep. So getting back into a little bit with the CEA, so there's a spring season and a fall season of games, and they rotate out the games. This season is the first time that they've actually done a summer season, and it was a short, abbreviated with 1 game, and that is, of course, Smash Ultimate, which we're watching here today. And there were 17 total teams that entered in that played in a 1-day preseason to kind of get some placements in, and then 5 weeks of regular season play. Each week they played 1 game, 1 company versus another, best of 5, which brought us to the playoffs. And so the playoffs were last weekend, this weekend, and next weekend. So
any idea how much money's in the pot for this?
I do not know that number off the top of my head, but they've. I don't think that they've published the summer numbers yet. I know that they published the spring numbers, obviously, since that's a good ways behind us.
Yeah.
So the prize pools for spring ranged from $1,500 up to $4,500. So a lot of those going to Doctors Without Borders and Against Malaria Foundation and Give Well and Child's Play were the three different groups that received it. A lot of people were playing.
Look at that. Brendy switched to Samus this time. Samus. I don't know.
Get some, have two characters that have a lot of projectile play here.
Yes, there'll be a lot of things flying around in this match.
It is interesting how the different stages have all of these different kind of platforms are set up differently. And so each stage does have some characters that are better on them than others for that reason.
Alright, it looks like the team captain is requesting that I play my match as the second.
Okay.
Because of time constraints for my opponent. So I'll go ahead and play it real quick.
Okay. Seems like that switch for Brendy is paying off. Currently still in at 0%, getting his opponent up over 100 on the first off. Of course, as soon as I say that, he starts to take some damage.
Alright, I'm back. See how we doing so far. Ooh. Got
Doing a lot better.
100%. Yeah. Out projectiling the link here. I know that can be pretty rough against Toon whenever I'm playing Toon Lane. Having someone that's got equal or on par spam. Hard to take your own medicine sometimes. Oh.
Got caught on that ledge,
yeah.
explosive on the ledge there.
I don't know, was that techable or not? It looked like it might have been. How slow it was. Oh, shield is getting over there for Happy Sloth. Pick up the bomb so we can blow it up. Alright, even at percent here.
Brendy's definitely on the offensive, keeping that pressure up.
Just having projectile wars here.
So for those who aren't familiar with Smash that are joining us from either watching other games or just because we spam the link everywhere, welcome and thank you. So on Smash Brothers Ultimate, you'll see the folks using their shields occasionally. The great thing about shields in Smash is that as they continue to get hit, they get smaller and smaller, so you can't just shield forever.
Plus you can poke through even if the shield's up. If you hit an unshielded area on their body, on their hitbox, then you can still knock them out of it. Good fade back there. Still got caught up in the F smash. Really trying to avoid that bomb splash radius there. Ah, put the shield down too early. Yeah. Big Link has a pretty quick grab, so I can understand that shield's gonna be good. Oh no. Went too low for the kill. It's okay. Oh, even it right back up. Alright, it's anybody's game now.
This is
stressful.
Yeah. But this is, I mean, we're in the semifinals, so we have two great teams with great players on them that have earned this place. Whoever wins this will go against one of the two Facebook teams in the finals, and whoever loses this will go into the third place matchup next week as well. So.
back to projectile fights here. Oh, that blaster shot just ate that boomerang. Nice. Stuffing the area there. He still got caught with the jab at the bottom. Really dodged that down there. Both playing just outside of each other's range.
Yeah,
Down to the
spacing
last
is
one. Yeah, spacing is very important. Sorry. This could not be any closer to game than last stock. Both getting up in the hundreds. Almost got caught onto the stage there. One good hit, either of these players will end this. Oh.
and the
Top four saved him. Shield break, it's over. And
nice.
Walmart takes game.